So I was looking at a project GitHub page and I'm like, okay, how do I turn this into a video? And I was having a hard time. And then I'm like, you know what? There's this really cool thing that keeps showing up in everything in this one list of like it's one of those like awesome curated list of whatever things. And if what it is it's okay, come on. Is it's curl. So curl is kind of one of those like utilities that a lot of people on a fair number of people on Linux use or appreciate, and sometimes it goes underappreciated as well. So curl is a utility for downloading files or like data to transfer data or upload data, what have you, to servers. So you can use curl to send a request to a server or send data to a server. So like you could curl JSON to a server and get a response back. You could curl data to an AI API on a server and get a response back. So I wasn't quite aware of this until looking at the man page, but curl actually supports a huge portion of the protocols on the internet that we use every day. Of course, there's HTTP and HTTPS, but there's the FTPs, whether it be FTPS, SFTP, RTMP, POP3, POP3S, LDAP, IMAP, or let's see, there's TFTP, SMTP, and so on, even Samba. So like you can specify the protocol that it uses. And if you are not putting like the prefix onto your URL, it'll guess what protocol you want to use based on how the URL starts. So it defaults to typically HTTP, but if you've got like a .ftp .whatever URL, it will try out FTP. So it kind of depends on what it is. And I wasn't quite aware of this, but you can specify multiple URLs by using the curly braces, using square brackets for like ranges of things, and so on. Basically regular expressions, which makes a lot of sense because a lot of utilities on Linux, when it comes to networking or, well, for searching, networking, and what have you, support regular expressions. Now, curl is also able to do both IPv4 and IPv6 simultaneously. So, just as an example, we could go and curl like our weather. So like I literally use curl for my weather display up in my status bar. So I'm using curl to get that data from weather.in, and I specify like the format it uses using the URL to format it based on how weather tells you, the help and documentation from weather tells you how to do it. So that leads me to the thing that I wanted to cover on it. Give me 2 seconds. That brings me to the reason why curl. So these awesome console services basically are a bunch of services on different servers that let you get different things. And the common thread for each of these services is, for a lot of them, they use curl. And so you're basically going to these different services to get, whether it be your IP, your DNS settings, and so on. So like it's got dig here, but then curl is right here and here and here. So a lot of these services use curl to get the data because it's outputting to your console. So if I were to curl myip.net, it would give me the IP address, likely my public IP address, which I'm not going to show you at the moment. But you can see the private IP address, the local IP address that I have right here. So I don't really need to do that because I'm more worried about the local IP address than the actual public IP address. I could do geolocation. So I could go, and let's actually pick on this one, which I'm pretty sure it'll give me that. And so if I take these coordinates, and I drop them in here, where does it say my location is at? Right in here. And where's this at? Oh, that's interesting. California. Well, so you can do geolocation. It'll give you like coordinates, whether it's accurate or not. You can see from there because it'll go off of there. So I could even go, let's go to this one. Not Z curl. Sheesh. So let's see, North America, United States, US, Colorado, Denver, and so on. So it gives me Denver's my location and region based on this one output in JSON. And so my ISP is SpaceX Starlink and SpaceX Services Incorporated. And then you've got Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, SpaceX Starlink. So it doesn't actually give my location, but it gives the location that the ISP gives them to send back to me when I curl it. So you've got a couple here that, text sharing, you can curl, echo into curl. So this is like sending data up to a place. So you could go send it to a paste bin service and so on to patch bay. And all you've got URL shorteners. So if I wanted to pick on a URL, I could shorten a URL using curl and get one back. So let's actually pick on that. Let's see. I don't want to pick on that one. I want to pick on, let's pick on that one. And then, what? So we'll try a different one. Dang it. Let's see if this is the issue. Oh, it is giving me something. Oh. There we go. So we've got a shortened URL, so we can take that. We can take that and then paste it in here and go there, and it will bring us to here. We just gotta format it just right. So curl's pretty useful, so you can send data, receive data. If I wanted to even like, let's curl this whole readme. And I get the raw. So I can get the whole raw here, even with curl. So it will, by default, it just outputs it all to standard output. But if I wanted to output it to a file, I could do a tac, what was it? O and console. You know what? I'm going to stick with it. Console services.md. Then if I open with it, I can see that I've got it right here, the whole thing. So it's lowercase o, and I can actually refer back to it locally on my machine because of it now. So let's see, I don't think we quite touched on everything, because it's kind of really cool what like these console services do and have available. So let's see, IP address, text sharing, file transfer. So yeah, you can send files up to file share services. Cryptography, weather. So curl weather.in. So I could take this. And it will bring down the weather that it for whatever, wherever, I don't know. I have a specific like location specified, so that's why it shows me that there. But I could reformat it, Rainmaker. So they're using Netcat for Rainmaker here. You've got Finger, another curl one. Got COVID-19 reports, money stuff. Let's see. And then, ooh, this is actually a really good one. So if you want a cheat sheet of like a bunch of shell scripts, you can curl cheat sh, and it'll give you like this helpful sheet. And so I could cheat curl for curl, and it'll give me the curl cheat sheet as well. So that's another resource you can use to get help on it. And you can download like I said, download files, output stuff to files, and so on. And the cheat sheet will give you that. You've got the TLDR and get all kinds of cool cheat sheets that way. And then oh, yeah. This will be a good one to end on. Or one of the... Nope, other one, I think. There we go. Yep. And you can watch animations from it. So you can watch Cats in Space. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.